Hi, well it's Luke from Bluewolfpsychic here to read tonight for the star sign of Aries for the month of June 2011. Right, what do we have coming up for you, Aries? Well, it's an interesting month. I'm seeing a lot of fire. I'm seeing a lot of fire, which is good for you, of course. I've got to speak up. I've been criticised for not speaking loudly enough, so and I must admit, when I get my head down over the ball, of course the sound isn't going in the right direction for the microphone. So I will do my best to make sure I'm audible to you. A lot of fire about, which is quite interesting because you're a fire sign. Well, you know you're a fire sign. Okay, lots and lots of energy, lots of passion associated with you. And it's quite interesting. I can see, I mean, it's almost like the world is your oyster this month, Aries. Actually, I can see a lot of things happening for you. There's a lot of power. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of achievement for you this month. It's quite interesting because the heavens at the moment, astrologically, they're all air and earth about there at the moment. Was it the sun's in Gemini at the moment, moving into Cancer later in the month. Venus and Mercury are both in Gemini as well, and Jupiter and Mars are both in earthy Taurus. The only planet that is in your sign at the moment is actually Uranus, and that's interesting because Uranus is quite it's an interesting influence. It's a disturbing influence, but it's also, so you might find that, that there's a few disagreements and arguments going on about you, and so a few problematic thoughts, some negative thoughts, which are quite unusual for you actually at times this month. But also it's going to be a period of quite considerable creativity as well. You're going to finding lots of new ideas occurring to you, I think, and ideas for new projects coming up for you and that as well. If you've had a project in mind, it's going to be a good month for actually setting that to work on that. If you've been working on one, then it's a good month for that to come to fruition as well, actually. Work-wise, it's a very well-starred month for you. I can see you in a position of authority at work. I can see you people are going to be listening to you a little bit more than perhaps sometimes they do. You may already be in a position of authority at work, but if you're not, then if you are, then it's going to be good. If you're not, then you're going to find people are paying a bit more attention to you than perhaps they have done in the past. And there's even the possibility of some promotion for you, or at least some extra responsibility. Like I say to people these days, what often happens is you get the extra work and responsibility without necessarily getting the promotion or the extra money to go along with it. That's the way the world works these days, isn't it? But possibility of promotion for you at work, or some extra benefits at work. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I can see a celebration of some kind coming up as well later in the month. Party of some kind, could be a birthday, could be a christening or a wedding that you're invited to, something of that kind. Could also be that, could also be that the things you've been working, particularly, again, I mean, it's quite a worky month for you, this actually, Aries, but again, it could be something to do with work, that you've actually succeeded in achieving something that you'd set out to do, and as a result of that, there's a celebration as a result of that. Might be with colleagues from work, might be with family, it might just be you yourself, giving yourself a pat on the back and having a drink after work to celebrate, okay, but certainly a cause for celebration for you. This month. Like I say, I can see some arguments and disagreements about you later in the month. Look out for that. Remember that. What's the word? What's some sort of answer turneth away wrath? I can't remember what it is now actually, but sort of a calm and quiet answer. That's not the right word, but try to stay calm and quiet in the face of opposition. and try not to fall out with people, because that's never a good idea, you know. Stand your ground, yeah, I mean, you don't have any problems with that anyway, do you? Stand your ground, but do your best not to get sucked into arguments with people, because it doesn't do anybody any good at the finish, does it? If necessary, just walk away, just walk away. Say you've got an appointment or something, say you've got to go and have that drink to celebrate and walk away, okay? Yeah, and health-wise, yes, on the whole, health looks to be good this month as well. I can't see any major problems coming through for you. I think the worst that might happen this month is that if you do get sucked into those arguments and things, you'll feel a bit bad about it afterwards, and you might have a few regrets about any hard words that are spoken. Might feel a bit down for a bit about it. You know, we all get criticism, don't we, sometimes, and that, and you just have to accept. You can't do right by everybody, can you? You know, sort of thing. But on the whole, your physical health and your mental health look to be good this month. You're going to be enjoying the month. I'd say it's a very positive month for you this month, and there's the possibility for you to achieve a lot, and for a lot of the things you've been working towards to come to fruition this month as well. Okay. Can't see anything particular on the love front for you this month. Having said that, there's nothing negative on the love front either. So if you're in a relationship, then I don't see, unless those are the arguments, or unless it's your engagement party or wedding that the celebration is about, I can't see, don't see any major problems there or anything. If you're looking for love at the moment, then keep looking. There's no promise you're going to find it this month, but at least there's nothing to say that you're not going to find it either. So just carry on, and as I say, on the whole, it looks like being a very good and positive month for you. So enjoy, okay? Enjoy, and I'll see you again next month. Okay, bye bye for now.